Welcome to Ulosca channel. Access all WGU practice questions. Business law for accountants practice questions with answers.
Question 1. Which of the following is a primary source of business law in the United States? A. Court opinions. B. Business magazines. C. Economic forecasts. D. Corporate mission statements. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is A. Court opinions. Explanation. Primary sources of business law include constitutions, statutes, regulations, and case law, while magazines or forecasts are secondary sources. Question 2. The doctrine of stare decisis means A. Courts must ignore prior rulings. B. Courts follow precedent established in earlier cases. C. Legislatures must write identical laws across states. D. Contracts must be notarized to be valid. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Courts follow precedent established in earlier cases. Explanation. Stare decisis ensures consistency by requiring courts to follow established precedent unless there is a strong reason to overturn it. Question 3. Which of the following contracts must generally be in writing under the statute of frauds? A. Sale of goods worth $300. B. Lease of equipment for 3 months. C. Sale of land. D. Oral agreement for part-time employment. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is C. Sale of land. Explanation. The statute of frauds requires written contracts for certain types, including land sales, contracts exceeding 1 year, and sales of goods over $500. Question 4. A unilateral contract is best described as A. A promise exchange for another promise. B. A contract requiring performance by only one party. C. An agreement that requires government approval. D. A contract formed under duress. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is B. A contract requiring performance by only one party. Explanation. A unilateral contract involves one party making a promise that can only be accepted by the other party's performance. Question 5. Which of the following is an example of tort law relevant to accountants? A. Filing for bankruptcy. B. Breach of fiduciary duty. C. Entering into a sales contract. D. Mergers and acquisitions. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Breach of fiduciary duty. Explanation. Accountants may be liable under tort law if they breach fiduciary duty, commit negligence, or misrepresent financial information. Question 6. The Uniform Commercial Code primarily governs A. Federal income taxation. B. Real estate transactions. C. Sales of goods. D. Criminal law cases. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is C. Sales of goods. Explanation. The UCC standardizes rules governing commercial transactions, particularly the sale of goods, across states. Question 7. In agency law, the principal is the party who A. Acts on behalf of another. B. Has authority and control over the agent. C. Is always an employee. D. Cannot be held liable for the agent's actions. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Has authority and control over the agent. Explanation. The principal authorizes the agent to act on their behalf and may be held liable for the agent's actions within the scope of authority. Question 8. Which of the following is considered intellectual property? A. A warehouse building. B. A delivery truck. C. A company's trademark. D. Inventory held for resale. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is C. A company's trademark. Explanation. Intellectual property refers to creations of the mind, such as patents, copyrights, and trademarks, not physical assets. Question 9. Limited liability is a feature of which type of business entity? A. Sole proprietorship. B. General partnership. C. Corporation. D. Joint venture. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is C. Corporation. Explanation. A corporation provides limited liability, meaning shareholders are not personally liable for the company's debts beyond their investment. Question 10. The primary purpose of bankruptcy law is to A. Punish debtors who fail to pay. B. Provide a fresh start to debtors and ensure fair treatment of creditors. C. Eliminate all debt automatically. D. Force businesses into liquidation only. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Provide a fresh start to debtors and ensure fair treatment of creditors. Explanation. Bankruptcy law balances debtor relief with creditor rights, allowing fair distribution of assets and giving debtors a fresh start.
Thank you for watching. For more practice exam questions, subscribe to our website at www.ulosca.com.